What is going on, my friends? Welcome to today's video. It is a smashing video. I'm really excited. First of all, a little reminder to slap that like button if you enjoy my content and get a little snack and sit yourselves down. And second of all, you're going to learn something today in today's video and how to be the most agile, quickest and most nimble Titan in the game. This build is all about speed and mobility and accuracy and just being quicker than your opponent, smarter than your opponent, and overall just more deadly than your opponent. I want you to focus on my class ability regeneration in these clips. You see how quickly I just got my class ability back? Very quickly. Well under 10 seconds. We are thrusting all game long, baby. Oh my god. Peacekeepers? Nah, we're calling this one the Thrust Keeper because it truly is very thrusty, my friends. It doesn't get thrustier than this. This build has been a ton of fun to put together and to use. And there is a Destiny item manager link down below in the comment section so you can use it for yourself. Just look at the maneuvering, look at the mobility, the movement. It's bloody beautiful is what it is, my friends. It is bloody beautiful. And I know you guys want to know what is up here. And don't you worry, because I have got the goods for you. I've got the full breakdown coming. And then after that, we've got even more gameplay to show you just how sweet this setup is. The amount of synergy here, well, just call me Synergy, okay? Okay, that was awful. That's probably the worst name pun ever. Of course, you guys want to know the setup, and that is what we're about to show you. Don't forget, guys, there is a Destiny item manager link down below in the description. If you want to copy paste this build, you can do so. And if you're wondering how my Titan is looking so damn smexy, well, here you go. This is the transmog information. You can just screenshot this and apply it yourself. Of course, it's all about Peacekeepers here because Peacekeepers give you insane mobility when using SMGs. You can see the trait here. Reload stowed submachine guns and allows you to ready them instantly. Improves your handling with submachine guns and your movement while wielding one. Provides a moderate benefit to airborne effectiveness stat of submachine guns. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the airborne effectiveness thing. I don't want to get in a bad mood. Peacekeepers give you +5 mobility. They give you the fastest strafe speed you can get in the game. And is there anything speedier, boy, than Striker Titan right now after Arc 3.0? The answer is, of course, no. Now, what makes this so speedy? It's the fact that you can use Seismic Strike, which is obviously the shoulder charge for movement, and Thruster, the brand new class ability for Arc 3.0 Titan. While grounded, quickly evade in a lateral direction. You can see the base cooldown is 30 seconds. We are getting it way faster than that, as you guys already know. Now, what is the key ingredient to making you get it very quickly? It is this one right here, this fragment, Spark of Focus. After sprinting for a short time, your class ability regeneration is increased. And with just Spark of Focus, basically, if you sprint for like 10 seconds, 11 seconds, you're going to have Thruster back. But you can get it back even quicker. Now, the aspects, this is basically preference. I think Juggernaut is a way to go for Peacekeepers because you're going to be sprinting around a lot. And you can just use it to block a little bit of damage before you start shooting your SMG at them. This isn't for shotgun aping. We're not using it like that. I'm pretty sure I was sniping the entire time I had the setup on. Obviously, Knockout is an absolute no-brainer. Critically wounding a target or breaking their shield infuses your melee attacks with arc energy and increases your melee range and damage for a short time. This is a no-brainer, right? And you'll see the synergy gets even better. It's all about the weapon that we're using. Now, like I said, Thruster, 10 seconds, right? Well, check out the centerpiece of this setup. If you don't have this SMG, it's not quite the same, I'm afraid. And why is that? Well, it has a Guardian Games exclusive origin trait, Classy Contender. Final blows with this weapon grant class ability energy. Gives you a decent chunk of your class ability energy back right after getting a kill. Remember how I said we had Knockout? Well, guess what else we've got on this SMG? Swashbuckler, which gives you insane damage for getting melee kills. Okay, so now that you've seen the weapon, I also need to show you this perk right here, which you're probably familiar with. Utility Kickstart. When your class ability energy is fully expended, you gain class ability energy. So, between Utility Kickstart and Classy Contender and Spark of Focus, I think the quickest time I got Thruster back was like 6 seconds, right? And when you put all of this together, you've got Thruster like every 6 seconds, you've got Seismic Strike on an infinite cooldown if you don't use it to hit anybody, and you've got the Peacekeeper sprint speed, slide, distance, strafe speed, all of that good stuff. You put it all together, you have the fastest, niftiest, most mobile and nimble Titan build in the entire game, and that is your setup. Guys, I want you to pay close attention to my class ability energy regeneration. Every time I use a dodge, just look at it and then realize that with this setup, you have so much going for you compared to many other setups when it comes to mobility and speed. On top of that, we've got the jug shield, we've got the shoulder charge. We've got so many tools at our disposal here. This is one of the highest utility loadouts I think there's ever been for Titan, because, you know, having a shoulder charge, having a jug shield, having knockout, having thruster, having insanely fast strafe speed with peacekeepers, having my SMG automatically reload, you know, being able to slide further. There's so much synergy here. And on top of that, we're getting, of course, classy contender. Getting all of that energy back, it's borderline overkill, because just with focus breathing, you're getting your thruster like so often. But the perk on this SMG just ramps it up a whole nother level. It really, really does. And combining that with utility kickstart as well, it's just crazy. And you can be so liberal with the shoulder charge in terms of your offense now, because you always have the thruster available. So if you've used the shoulder charge, it's not like when you're playing Sentinel and you've used the shoulder charge and that's like, oh, I've got nothing, you know, and vice versa as well. Obviously, for the brief like 4 or 5 seconds that you don't have thruster, like look at that, I thrusted at the start of that engagement and at the end I've got it back. Like that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm showing you again here. I used the thruster after getting a kill, and that kill gave me half my energy. And obviously, you know, it's just playmaking potential that Titan just typically doesn't have or didn't have, but now we do. And as a Sentinel main, like, man, I don't know. I see a lot of people saying that Arc Titan isn't good, and I'm really surprised people are saying that. I want to hear from skilled Titan mains. Do you think it's not good? I know Void has a lot of use, don't get me wrong. I am the original Void Titan. Bastion, having the bubble, shoulder charge, it's all very, very strong, but in terms of utility, in terms of like 1v1 scenarios, like this feels like it's almost like obviously how Hunter is very strong in duels and, you know, in 1v1s, because they have so many tools at their disposal. And to me, this feels very similar to that. And even, you know, being able to shoulder charge and then go into ballistic slam, like this is advanced movement tech. Look at that knockout, just taking him out. It's just so good. Honestly, like, do not sleep on Arc 2.0 Titan. If you have a good title, put it on and you'll see what I mean. To be honest, you can just use your favorite SMG, 100 resilience and focus breathing and utility kickstart, and just that alone is going to be enough. Even something with like a borrowed time with Wellspring or something like that is fine. But this is just like the optimals of the optimals, you know? You see that little thrust after the snipe? Like, that's what I mean. Like, this is easily, you cannot debate this statement. This is the best subclass to snipe on Titan now, because having that option of the thrust is so powerful, because you can peek a lane, and if you get the kill or you don't, either way you can dip straight out of that line of sight with the thruster, and that's not something that Titan has ever had access to. So it's big, and that's why I haven't been shotgunning as much, because, you know, between, obviously, don't get me wrong, like this is the ultimate shotgunning subclass as well, but with Peacekeepers, I don't see the point in running a shotgun and an SMG at this point, because knockout and an SMG with swashbuckler is basically all you need. And when you combine that with thruster, you can close the gap or create space if they're using a shotgun, and the snipe for the face, the ghost in the night. My friends, this build is something else. You need to try it out. Make sure you click on that link in the description. It has the dim build. So yeah, enjoy, my friends. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you did enjoy the video, the best way to support me is to subscribe, turn on that notification bell, watch all my videos, and leave a like and a comment. And there you go. That's all you got to do. Much love. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.